Let's welcome the Nobel Prize in Literature winner, French writer and philosopher, Albert Camus. Hello, Mr. Camus.
Hey, brother.
You know what, Mr. Camus, you're quite popular among my fan base, so I just had to invite you over.
Oh, really? And I've also heard about your AI night show, brother.
Oh, that is truly an honor for me. So, as we all know, you won the Nobel Prize for Literature for The Stranger. Let's start with this book.
Sure.
Can you tell us about its core idea? What does the stranger mean? Why did the protagonist, Meursault, end up becoming the stranger?
The protagonist, Meursault, as he steps into society, strives to harmonize his ideals with the realities of daily life, only to find it challenging. He observes the pervasive lack of communication between individuals and the insincerity of human relationships. He witnesses how irrational societal customs suppress people's true nature and feels the bleakness of potential paths forward. He sees a world that operates according to its own set of game-like rules. Once he realizes these absurdities, he decides to live life on his own terms, sticking to his principles and approaching life with indifference and apathy. This ultimately alienates him from society, making him the stranger.
So you think the real world is absurd?
You know, humans live in a universe devoid of clear meaning. Yet, they seek to find a reason for their existence, plunging them into absurdity.
Then, if the world is absurd, how do we find meaning in this absurd life?
The mere act of living is the most powerful rebellion against absurdity. Life may lack meaning, but it doesn't prevent us from living it to the fullest. In the face of nihilism, one can find ways to transcend it.
Like, Sisyphus?
Exactly. Like Sisyphus, even if reality is absurd, we can confront and wrestle with this absurdity. The process of struggling against the absurd is enough to fill one's heart. Losing hope doesn't mean despair. The flames of earth can match the fragrance of heaven. The meaning of life is the experience of life, much like the purpose of traveling is the scenery along the way.
Even though life seems to lack a clear purpose, we can still choose to live and find personal meaning in our existence. In the face of absurdity, we must rebel to prove the significance of our lives.
That's right. Even if this world has no transcendent meaning, I know there's something in it that does have meaning, and that is humanity. For humans are the only beings who propose that life has significance.
Then how do we find this meaning?
I tell you this, if you keep searching for the meaning of life, you'll never live. If you continue to search for what makes up happiness, you'll never find it.
You mean, don't search for meaning? How then can life have meaning?
No fate is a punishment to man. Living life to the fullest should bring happiness. Embrace the present without pinning hopes on a utopian future. Life itself is the meaning. Live with the scars the world gives us, healing each other's wounds with our broken hands. One can still ardently move towards happiness.
So even if scarred, life remains meaningful?
Well, those who love yet are separated might live in pain, but it's not despair, because they know love endures. What's essential in the world isn't eternal life, but possessing an eternal vitality.
Such an eloquent explanation. No wonder some say you're the philosopher most capable of invoking love.
To be honest, I don't consider myself a philosopher. I don't rely heavily on reason and find it hard to trust a theoretical system. I'm more interested in how to act. More precisely, I explore how one should live when they believe neither in God nor reason.
Whether you're a philosopher or a writer, thank you, dear Mr. Camus.